Well, hello, Jordan. Uh, my name is Douglas William Maitland. Uh, I'm your mother's father, which makes me your grandfather. I am now 67 years old. I will very soon be 68. Um, Now, trying to get this set up. There we go. Now, you can call me anything you want. Grandpa would be good, but I'm not going to be there, so you could call me anything. Anyway, your mother wanted me to tell you a story, and she will tell you that I have many, many stories, but there was one story in particular that your mother loved, and I'm going to tell that to you later, but I thought you might want to hear how it came to be that I wrote the story in the first place. And that is a lot more interesting. You see, your mother was about your age, about 2 or 3, when your Uncle Steve gave them baby Chelsea, your mother's name Chelsea, gave Chelsea a little stuffed rabbit. This stuffed rabbit was about this big, and she immediately named him Huggy Bunny. Huggy Bunny. It started out white, and everywhere she went, she took that Huggy Bunny with her. She would not go anywhere without Huggy Bunny. She's playing out in the yard, she would take Huggy Bunny. She certainly had to have him in bed, and she would even try and take him into the bath sometimes. Now, this was fine, but the day came when Huggy Bunny started, and Chelsea was at that time maybe about 3.5, 4 years old. And at that time, Huggy Bunny had become so dirty from playing in the dirt and being taken everywhere with her that we decided, Chelsea's mother and me, decided that it was time to give Huggy Bunny a wash. Now here's the problem. Chelsea took Huggy Bunny with her everywhere. Never would go anywhere without Huggy Bunny under one arm, sometimes 2. So, in order to wash her, we were going to have to take Huggy Bunny away from your mother. That was going to create a problem, we knew. So I asked Chelsea's mom to wait a day or 2 before washing her. I thought maybe if I could write something, and I do a lot of writing, so I thought maybe if I could write something to make it less of a problem for your mother, my child, our child. Maybe if I could write something that it would make it a little easier on her. So, that night and the next, I guess, I wrote a story. Well, finally I told Chelsea's mom that the story was finished, and then came the moment when we had to take Huggy Bunny away. Now, we waited until Chelsea was asleep, took Huggy Bunny, put it in the washing machine and gave it a good wash. Because it was gray now, it wasn't white anymore, it was gray, it was almost black. Well, when we washed it, we now had to wait until it dried. And we knew that this was going to be the time when it would be a problem. Well, Chelsea woke up And she was a bit concerned after she'd fully woken up, after breakfast, I think, about where Huggy Bunny was. And we explained that we had to wash it, and they said, well, where is it now? And we said, well, it's drying, but he was drying upside down on clips. And we knew that this was not something that Chelsea wanted to see, her beloved rabbit hanging upside down on clips. But she started to look a little worried. So we sat her down, and I read her this story that I had written. And it was enough for her to calm down, and she was happy with the idea of waiting until the rabbit was ready. Well, of course, when the sun was up at noon, we put it out in the sun and it dried up, and that afternoon she got the rabbit back, and everything ended up happily ever after. And I'll read you that story with the next video. But right now, your mommy tells me I have to send you something very quickly. So I'm going to send this to you, and then we'll go from there. You take care.